Hey, how you doing? My name is Sean Sullivan. I own Affordable Entertainment, and I just made a video, but it didn't work right. So hopefully this one goes through and the focus stays in focus, because that's what I had a problem with also. I don't know what that was. Anyway, I'm at work. I'm a Lions firefighter, and just taking a few minutes of my day. I was allowed to set my system up, and my first time setting up my dual base units. I wanted to hear how it sounded. I just want to finally talk about my equipment, because in the videos I show what it is, but you can't really understand me, nor because I go by fast and it's at night and you can't see. So I just want to take a little bit and show you what I have, and I hope you appreciate it. All right, we'll start up top. These are JRX, turn the microphone around. These are JBL's JRX 100s. Also, if you look it up online, it's a JRX 115. But that's what that looks like. They're nice speakers. I like them. I've had to replace a tweeter once due to feedback from one of the shows. I allowed some kids to run around and talking on the mic, and I learned from that mistake. I won't do that again. So anyway, we have my new Mark mixer, which I bought used. Pretty much everything you see here is used. Those I bought brand new. The bottom amplifier I bought brand new. And my crossover I bought brand new. Everything else is used. That's part of why I'm able to save money. Other than some of my cables I had to pay for. So anyway, with this unit, I can have 2 wireless mics coming in. And that's about the extent of that, unfortunately. Perhaps in time I'll get another unit that I can run some more microphones, which will allow me to have a head table at a wedding would have their 2 microphones, then I will have a microphone also. At this point, I can only run 2, which is, it's pretty good. However, if I need to make an announcement while they have their mics, I'll be, unplugged and plug it in the hope it goes seamless. Okay, this is a unit that I no longer really use. It is for turning lights on that were on a controller, and it was about a 20-foot cord that I was to run up into my truss system to run the lights. But right now, almost all my wires, the lights that I have, are DMX controllable, or they link up the power together. So I just turn one switch and they're all on. You can adjust the sound setting so that they work independently somewhat. All right, we're gonna check these out real quick, because the last video I made a few moments ago, I lost focus, and I don't know why, but the focus on the camera kind of malfunctioned. What we have here is it's daisy chained. It's starting actually from, let me see, yes, this one first. It goes into here, and then over to here, or vice versa. Regardless, they're running side by side. These are both 1,000 watt amplifiers built in.
Someone upstairs throw me down water, please.
Yeah, I know what that was. So we have, that's the back of that. Here's the back of this. I try to keep it neat, semi-neat. All right, now we'll go down this. This used to be, I believe, an old guitar unit, a guitar amplifier unit. Here is my backup, the Natty. I have it with me at all times. It's built in. I can not forget this. So in the event I rushed out the door and I didn't grab my wireless Shure mic, I have that. All right? And this here, this is a Voco Pro AirNet. This allows me to run speakers on the other side of the room without running wires all along the sides of the walls. I can run it through a wireless receiver, and I plug it into the back of here, and then I run the speakers out of here. These allow me to run a set of speakers out of each one if I so desired, or if it was needed. We could have a 6-speaker setup going throughout the unit, or more, because we have a lot of amplifiers. And I have more than this, but that's as a backup system. Okay, I'm gonna pull these out, give it some light. This is a Furman power conditioner. All it basically does is it helps to reduce the spikes in voltage. It's not the best, but it works pretty well. It's basically a giant extension cord with power strip in the back, and it works nice. Down below, I have a DBX 223 XL. I use this when on some shows that I don't have to bring, or I do not need to bring that. That weighs roughly 75 to 100 pounds. It's kind of heavy. I have two Peavey 118s, and those are non-powered speakers, which I would then plug the bottom crown. It's an XLS 602 that powers the bass speakers, and then the XLS 802 would power my speakers up top. What I do is all the bass will go to the bass units through here, through the crossover. We'll string that back a bit. And I can adjust it so I get almost all the signal, bass and treble, through in mids, whatever, through my JBLs. So that sounds very well. Down below that is a compressor. And I'm using that so that I don't get feedback on the microphones, because that can blow my speaker, or the tweeters on my speakers. And, you know, it gets to be expensive after a while. And I've learned from that one. And down below we have from the 1990s, it's a Gemini CD player. I picked that up for cheap money. It was nice. It's very good condition. And that allows me, if I'm at a wedding or a show, if somebody comes up and they have a language-specific CD, or I've done a Greek wedding and some other Portuguese speaking events, that they came up with discs from their country or just music that they liked that was in their language, and I was able to play it. And it works pretty good. And in the lump sum, that's what I have. Again, I have two of these, two wireless mics. My other speaker stands are ultimate speaker stands. These are my trusted Peavey speaker stands. They're probably about 20 to 30 years old. I'm not sure, but you know what? They never fail me. They always work. You can't see, but this is from my Scrim King. This holds if you see some of the videos, the one with the wedding, it's not a wedding, it's a fundraiser. And this is where the skirt hooks onto. And then you hook it down. It's a triangle type. And it goes from there to there, around, and over to the other foot. So you have both front sides covered. And then when I have the LED lights covering it, hooked up behind it for backlighting on the tripods. All right. I hope you like my speech. Hope you like the equipment. We're going to turn it up. My son likes this song. Let me see if I can't forward it to something with a little more sound. Or different. Nah. Give us a moment. Brittany. No. We'll do this. What the heck? And I hope you like how it sounds. I'm going to turn it up a little, Jay. I don't know how woofed out it is. As you can see, it's not turned up that much. It gets very loud. I'm at work, so I can't turn it up too loud. It gets very loud. It's not distorted. It's just a very nice setup that we have here. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, leave a post or get on my website. It is affordableentertainment.org, and I'm glad you took the time to read it. Oh, you didn't get to read it. Watch it. Let me see if I can spin this around. Ta-da! All right, it's easy to me my work. It's very good. All right, have a good day. Thank you. Goodbye. Hey, it's me again. Just a side note, just so you know, my rates, in case I didn't post it or you don't know, it's $50 an hour for regular parties, 1 hour setup fee. Weddings are $75 an hour and a 2-hour setup fee. It takes me actually longer than what I charge, but I don't like to gouge people. And if you wonder why I charge more than when I first started out, is due to the fact of all this equipment, I need to recoup some of my money. And it's all in the truck, nice and neat. It fits in there pretty nicely. And I have to pay the insurance on the vehicle and all that jazz. And this is registered, hello, doing business as affordable entertainment. Here's all my gear. What you did not see, as you can kind of see those boxes, those are the LED lights that you see in the small light setup, which is only maybe an expanse of 5 to 6 feet. All right. Also, again, if you want me to do a wedding where, I don't know if you can see me or not, but where the lights, I had all the uplighting, that is a 4-hour setup. I timed that, and I did not charge the people. It was the Make Some Noise Foundation. I charged them $200. It took me a total, probably like 10 hours, because what people don't realize is it's a 1 hour, 1 to 3 hours it takes me to load all the music that they request, that you request. It's that. I have to load my vehicle, that's another hour. I get there, it's another hour to 2 hour or 3 hours depending. You know, if you have to go upstairs, you park down the street. So it takes me minimum 1.5 to 2 hours to set up, even though I charge 1 hour. So, and then at the end, it's an hour takedown, get home, another hour to unpack the vehicle. So unpacking and packing is 2. Set up, another 2, that's 4 hours. To set up the music is 2 to 3 hours. We're just gonna say 5, a comfortable, give it a little bit of margin. So that's 5 hours for a regular job that I don't get paid only about 1 hour for. So that's why, you know, you think, geez, you know, that cheap bastard, he's charging me to set up. That's not right. Well, there's a lot of hidden time that you just don't see. You get there, you hear it, you leave. So I just want that to be put out there so people understand. And that setup and the loading, unloading, whether it be a wedding or not, slightly different, slightly longer, maybe by 5 to 10, 15 minutes in regards to loading the vehicle, due to the fact I have to load more stuff. You know, I load more, I try to make it look nicer. It takes me longer to get all the wires nice and neat because it's a wedding. It has to look neat and clean. A party, yeah, it's gonna look nice, but the attention to detail, while I do try to make it look as best I can, it's not as important. It really isn't. You know, it's not important to me. It's not as important to the people who are throwing the party. And if it is, I don't know what to say. I still do a better job than everybody else. On my truss system, I ordered, well, I shouldn't say ordered, I did order them and I installed them. I installed Velcro strapping on all my speaker stands, my truss setup. Everything has Velcro on it so that all the wiring, I do my damnedest so that you do not see it. It looks neat, clean, and that's all presentation. I try to do that. One thing I'm thinking of doing is, and again, it's an expense, it's a $500 minimal expense, is buy white speakers for a wedding, to have the white wedding theme. Because I really dislike when a wedding, everything's white and pretty, then you see these black speaker stands with black speakers. Not that I'm racist, but I just think a white setup would be so much nicer. And if I can get a commitment from a person, I will make that expenditure. I will buy those speakers. I won't make any money on that wedding, but I'll have the speakers. So maybe the next time I might make some money if I get another request for a white wedding. But whereas I don't charge much money, it's hard for me to justify that. So, but all right, I hope you enjoy the videos, and I will talk to you again. Have a good day. Bye.